So we're going on a bit of a road trip. It'll be my longest drive since Christmas, I think. So we're going back to Manchester, to Altrincham area, where we've got a travel lodge booked for tonight, and we're hoping to be catching up with some family, and we are going back for a specific reason which will be coming up shortly. Probably not in this video here, but yeah, so I was just looking when I just put it into the sat nav, it come up, it was 100 miles away, and I'm going, it can't be 100 miles away, it's 150 miles away. Anyway, 165 miles, so 3.5 hours non-stop, but probably 4 hours, I would say. You all ready, Sandra?
Ready as I'll ever be.
What could possibly go wrong? Could the brakes fail on the car? Sorry, sorry,
got it booked in.
The car's booked in 4 days' time. It's having new discs and pads put on as well. So all the brakes are getting redone on the Crando, but they're a little bit spongy at the moment. Right, it's a bit cloudy and cloudy and grey here. What the weather is going to be like on the west side of the country, I don't know. But you know what? If we travel over to the sea, where's the nearest sea? Southport, Blackpool, Rill, we could watch the sun setting over the sea.
We're heading towards Manchester. We're going over the Pennines at the moment, and the rain is back.
Lashing it down. It always rains in bloody Manchester about an hour ago, and all it's doing is flipping raining. They've got big windscreen wipers on. Car headlights coming that way are all on, and get me back to Lincolnshire.
soon.
That's more. I've not stopped here for a long time. So we're about, what time is it now? We're about an hour away from Manchester, where we're going. I'm just going to have a comfort break and have something for dinner. I think, should I have a KFC, Sandra? No, you know what I fancy? I fancy some steak stew with kidney and dumplings, homemade. Might not happen, mightn't it? Okay. Let's go to a welcome break. I'm going to go for a Subway. Not a big fan of Subways, they stink. And wherever you go past a Subway, they smell the same.
Did you say you wanted a drink? I can't remember.
No, I don't want a drink. I'm just going to have a classic meatball. I'm having a Starbucks. Don't support Starbucks coffee shops. Something in our belly for our trip. Ice machine.
I'm not sure which is yours now.
No, well, I'll carry out to the car. So
I don't know which is which.
just take one or two. Welcome to the northwest of England. Where it always rains. Oh, you couldn't make it up. It's warm. It's warm. That's some consolation. It's warm. Right, we're taking these to the car. I eat a lot quicker than Sandra, so I'm going to wolf this down and carry on the journey. Right, rain stopped. Blue sky. Subway. Oh, disgusting. It's just a means to an end, isn't it? Ugh, horrible things. Every time you go past a Subway shop, they just smell of Subway shops. Almost as bad as McDonald's, isn't it? Macad's. Right, Sandra's eating. I'm going to get on the road. Right, back on my old home turf. I'm just in Timpley. So it's just taken an hour to get from Oldham down the motorway to the Altrincham area, which should have taken like literally 20 minutes. So it's about an hour delay. Anyway, what you've got to do if you're in Timpley, you have got to come and say hello to somebody, don't you? Who am I going to be saying hello to? That's the question. Oh, it's just traffic. Just utter chaos traffic. Right, so first bit of the pilgrimage when back home, you've got to say hello to the one and only Frank Sidebottoms. The bronze statue in the heart of Timpley Village, where I was partly responsible for getting this bronze statue erected. You're looking very good, Frank. You're looking very, 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 very dapper. Doesn't he look wonderful? Lots of people do the pilgrimage to see the statue. There's good old Frank. And if you don't know that story, you're going to need to do a little bit of research. There's quite an epic story behind it all. As I say, I'm just currently in the heart of Timpley Village, which hasn't really changed at all. Right, so there we are, parked up. So last time we were actually here was it December? Last year, Christmas, we came to Altrincham for a few days. Travel lodge, very busy car park, some things in my hand here to take into the room, and quickly overlooking where we are. So we actually ate there last time, didn't we? Well, I do believe that's closed at the moment for a refurb. Right, here we go. Sixth floor. It's very, very high here if you get onto the very top, apparently.
6 is fairly high, I think.
Something like that. It's squishy, isn't it?
Oh. Too quick,
Definitely not as good as view as last time. That round thing used to be the top of a fountain in what's called the Grafton Mall. But I don't know if you can see, if we try and zoom in, you can see the Pennines, but over there in the middle, those buildings jipping out, it's like the Manhattan skyline of Manchester. So there was one, what was that? What was it called? The Beetham Tower. And yeah, you look at the state of Manchester now. And then that sort of round roof was meant to be a temporary ice rink. That's turned out to be a load of bollocks. The white communication tower there is by the football ground, the old gasworks. And we used to live just over in that direction. And then the road you can see down there is the High Street, and Goose Green is over in that direction. Right, I've got my laptop all set up, and I need to let somebody know what time we're meeting them tonight. Right, so I'm just going to have a quick wander around Altrincham, but when I came in, now those that have been watching the vlogs for a wee while, for a long while, will know where we are. And we'll also know, if we come up here, I always do this because I'm still waiting. I'm on the hunt for a unicorn, I think as Sandra would say. Right, so there's the Altrincham cycle lane, and yeah, there's loads of people using it. Unicorn, Sandra. Unicorns. There are no unicorns in Altrincham. I am still to see that. So I'll just give you a quick wander around town, and so this is where, yeah, unicorns in your dreams. So one of the main things with Altrincham is it went through a period of regeneration a few years ago. It was labelled a ghost town, and then everybody now goes on about how good Altrincham is. and then every month there's a new opening. But for every new opening, a business was closed down. So the actual turnover of businesses in Altrincham is astonishing. There's the new Altrincham Hospital. That did have a A&E in it. That didn't materialise. That area up there is called the Downs. There used to be a bit of a clubby area up there and full of estate agents and everything. So just like this corner property here, there's been a classic example for businesses that have never ever survived. This one here, it was a Greek kebab place, wasn't it? That lasted a couple of months. You know, it's good that some places do make it. The Greek place was there. That was an art place, and this was an art place. The Greek club was there. The Gallagher, that's changed hands. Tavern on the Green, which wasn't the Tavern on the Green originally. This is different, and as I say, there are some businesses have weathered the wind. Right, so coming up to where it used to be the old Yorkshire Bank. So this was a really well-known Spanish restaurant. And again, social media were going how good it was and everything, and they just couldn't make it work. Just absolutely couldn't make it work. I think they had 3 restaurants. So that's changed hands. There's another one. So you just constantly get in Altrincham, oh, this is opening, isn't it great for the town, blah blah, isn't it great for the town, and another coffee shop. Rustic's still there, good on Rustic, yeah. So that's a bar. But nobody ever mentions for every place that opens, one's closed. This is new. It's another Hong Kong beer. Another business has gone for that one to open up. There's only so many shop units. Anyway, we're gonna have a quick wander through the main street, Stamford Road. We can shortcut through there. Yeah, no, there are some businesses that have sort of made it. That's gone and new. This is all gone and new. And then there's just down here we're going to come to. There was a vegan restaurant. And vegans in the town going, oh, just what Altrincham needs. We need a vegan restaurant, be dead popular. You know what? That closed as well. The brothel. The brothel shop's still here. Is it actually open? Oh no, it's changed hands now. It's Nails and Beauties now. I won't show where I'm on about, but yeah, Altrincham Town Centre did have its own brothel, but it got closed. That's new. Was that a restaurant last time? I can't remember. Yeah, another one gone. Does anybody remember Dawson's, the music shop? Yeah, it's still there, yeah. That's another new one. This was a vegan restaurant, which is now a meaty burger restaurant. And the list goes on. It's still an insurance place. That was A Plan. It used to be a McDonald's. The restaurant we're coming to is up here. Won't show it just yet. 'Cause we're a little bit ahead of ourselves. So we are meeting somebody. Depending on the intro or thumbnails, you may guess who we're meeting. But I've got some cards. The Kingfisher Chippy, wasn't it? Used to be there. Yeah, it's shocking how many businesses have gone. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, that's still there. There's a few here that's still here. The bricklayers. That's been there for donkey's years. I've never really been a massive fan of it, but yeah, been there for absolutely donkey's years. What's that one there? That's share your story. So it's literally so several months since we were last here, but so many places have come and gone. Rhode Island, absolutely fantastic cafe. So that's another new opening, another new business. I think that's moved. That used to be in Altrincham, further near the bus station originally. And this is where Woolworths used to be. Then become an Iceland's, and that closed. This was this became something called Tree House, which is like an indoor kids play area. It was managed by a social media company who said how wonderful it was and everything, and how fantastic. And anyway, that closed. It's shocking, it really is. The Grafton Mall, so we're staying in the hotel here. That used to be a shopping development in there, and it looks like that's going to be made into housing, which I get. I'm not too bothered about that one, but and then the top end of town is sort of where we've sort of come from. That's different as well. Violation health. Yeah. Well, the picture that I'm getting built here is fitness is overtaking coffee shops, and nail bars are demising. So Altringham's got a big history of being a market town, and the market got turned into a very, very expensive eatery to be seen. This was the £8.50 for a pint of beer years ago, before £8.50 for a pint of beer was a thing. A lot of locals just don't go in there, but it's like a very to be seen place.
Claire's has gone.
Claire was that there? No, that was here on the right, wasn't it? Yeah, no, Claire's Accessories has gone. And this is all in a very, 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 very short space of time. So the sound where you are, is it surviving? I mean, the main thing is Altringham's still got a high street, which is good, and there's not that many boarded up shops, but the retention is absolutely shocking. Oh, these are, do you remember these? They're not street collectors, they're called chuggers. So they're charity muggers. So the town used to be awash with chuggers. Yeah, chuggers, and they're out quite late. Yeah, that was a paper chase. Surviving still. It's a choice of parents. So down here, it's like a main shopping area, and
it's not changed as much.
The next is still going. Waterstones. These planters are all new, relatively new, look fantastic. That's another one. That's, you know, the main thing is it's not a vacant unit, is it? But
a little gift and home place, that's been there for a while.
Yeah, that moved from near the bus station as well. I do believe this is how bad Poundland shut before all the Poundland closed. That was further down there, but I do believe Poundland moved into Home Bargains down here, and I do believe that's closed as well. I'm gonna have a quick look. The which one? That used to be Boots originally.
No, more recently. The one that closed all over the country. General shop. Used to sell everything.
Home Bargains?
No.
Pound shop? No, I don't know, I'm not too sure. So I think last time we were also here, this had a bit of a green area and somewhere to sit out, and there was something called Gummy Worms here, and so it was Home Bargains, and I believe Pound Shop took it over. Rackham's has completely gone. That needed to go, to be honest. I think it was not good. Anyway, what time are we on? And we've gone. I think we're gonna have a cheeky one before we go and meet somebody with the cards. This is pretty sad. So this unit is for offer here for rent. That used to be a place called Warburton's, and Mr. and Mrs. Warburton lived near the Aaron House. They were friends of ours. It was a bike shop originally, a proper traditional bike shop, and then it became a model shop, and Yeah, that's just there for absolutely decades. Maybe literally for decades and decades. So have a window on the side here, and then become models and scale electric sets. Somewhere the Spade is. That was a bussy shop. Across the road there, that used to be the Victoria, a pub. And across the road from the Vic there was the railway. That's gone. And then the next door to that used to be Studio One Cinema. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to have a Wilco. Yeah, Wilco. We're going to go and have a swift pint in a place that's been in Altrincham, that's behind me here now, for many years. It's the malt shovels, otherwise known as the mucky shovels. A Sam Smith's house. Don't get your phone out, you'll get into trouble if you get your phone out. Let's go and have a quick sneaky pint in. Not get any more old-fashioned and traditional. It's a pint of stout than this for being proper old school pub. You're not allowed to swear. You're not allowed to use your phone or any mobile devices. It doesn't say you're not allowed to use the camera. But funny enough, the guy behind the bar was on his phone when we came in. But don't tell Sam Smiths. So those that know, so if you're not from the UK, the Sam Smiths is owned by a family, and the old boy who owns it all, he's quite stubborn in his way with things, and he won't change. And they all say, as in when his demise happens, everything to do with Sam Smiths will change. But they not only produce their own beers, which are really, really good, but even the crisp of Sam Smiths, the soft drinks of Sam Smiths, the mixers of Sam Smiths, lock, stock and barrel. And apparently they earn most of their money by exporting to America. You know that?
The idea of the no phones thing is that so people actually talk to each other.
So in our usual...
It's not a bad thing in my opinion.
No, but in our usual sort of room we've gone in, we've not gone in there because there's an old gentleman in there, he's sat there he's reading a traditional newspaper. If I was sat here now reading a story on my phone, I could get barred if I can read a story in a newspaper. I'm very sorry, I'm just being reminded of something extremely sad here. Do you remember what happened in this corner here? So we had a... How did that come about? It was just a mad night out, wasn't it?
I was actually sat next to Edwina, wasn't I?
Yeah, anybody knows Slaughter? Anybody knows Slaughter and the Dogs? And the Nosebleeds. Edwina or Ed sort of transitioned, and unfortunately he died last year. I think a year ago. But we had a night here. There was a big gang of us sat here, and Edwina was with us, and a couple of the other band members from Slaughter and the Dogs and everything. Yeah, that was this corner here. We took it over, didn't we? Yeah, Edwina, rest in peace, as they say. And if you didn't believe me, digital free, no mobile, laptop, tablet, or e-readers.
Doesn't say no cameras.
Doesn't say no cameras, but you know what? You can bring in a newspaper. Unbelievable. Oh, CB radio days. My friend Peter, that was a CB radio shop back in the day. Under the counter rigs. AM radios. Who remembers that? So we are going to call the Belgium Bar later. We're going to be catching up with Barry, who's been on camera before, but he's been called out to a function. But we will have a drink in there. Right, we're coming down to where we're eating tonight, and this is another shop in Altrincham. It used to be, I can't remember what this was originally. It was a clothes shop, then it got turned into a restaurant, and it was Pierre Le Bistro. It was Pierre Le Bistro, and that's closed down. Another one, and he's now got another reincarnation. And all being well, we're going to be meeting somebody out here shortly, and that's where we are tonight at the PO Lounge. We've not booked a table. Oh, here he comes. We haven't actually booked a table, but he said, "Here, right." That was good time. That was absolutely good timing. There you go in the distance. In the distance, that was good timing, wasn't it? How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
At Altrincham, it's shocking how many businesses have gone.
It's because the rent's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I was just saying on here that you got this like social media gobby people going, "Oh, blah blah blah, it's just opened up," and it's fantastic. But for every business that's opened, one's actually closed and a family's lives have been ruined. And it's shocked by how many people haven't survived. Sorry. Do you want to give an introduction for anybody that hasn't got a clue who you are?
No.
I
can just be an anonymous stranger for the video.
So we're just walking down the street and just sort of... is there any similarities to anybody?
Me? What, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about another long-haired hippie brother?
No, mine's neater.
Yours is neater. Yeah, I think yours is definitely neater,
Well,
actually.
I have a gift for you.
You got a gift for me?
Yeah. Don't worry, it's harmless.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just hold your hand out.
Hang on a minute, I've got to be careful. The last gift was something else, wasn't it? So.
Right, hold on, it might bite you.
Oh my God.
It's harmless. It's harmless.
Was this off the guy that put it on?
No, this was a different one.
This is right. I'm not sorry. Right. So earlier on here, I have got some video.
You have another one that it has the arm as well.
Wow, you've been busy.
Hang on a moment. So this is the 3D printer that you got off us.
Yeah.
Right. We'll have a close look. So if you don't know who this is,
I am Simon.
he's Simon. He's the elder of the siblings of the children, and your birthday's coming up on the 29th, so it's a bit early. So you can now have those and carry those with you, and then we'll sort something out cash-wise nearer the time, and we'll get something to eat. But actually, what I'll do is, while it's light, where has your musical talents come from? So Simon just randomly started to put up some pictures of you playing guitar. Sorry, I don't even know this myself. Where's this come from?
And when did we go out for a meal at Christmas, like end of December-ish? I told you then that I'd just been playing for a month.
Right.
So I've been playing since November.
You did really good. I mean, completely banging with it. We will end this video with some things that Simon has been doing. So there's a little bit of a melody of.
It might need editing a little bit.
Not a melody. What do you call not a melody? What do you call it?
Compilation.
Compilation, not melody.
Compilation.
Medley. A medley.
Compilation.
Yeah, a medley. So you got a medley of some things that you were doing.
Yeah, a compilation of videos.
Right. Okay. Have you eaten in here yet?
Yeah.
How was it? So this was the Pierre
Bistro.
The Bistro.
Okay.
What was it before then? There was another restaurant before then, wasn't it, that failed?
I remember it being a clothes shop.
And then it was a clothes shop before that. Yeah. Burton's was across the road. But anyway, come with us and we'll go from here. Sorry, Sam, you're going to wish Simon an early happy birthday? Later?
It's 3 weeks away.
Yeah, 3 weeks away. Come on. You sure we don't need to book a table?
No.
Right. Come on then, you can show us the way in, Sam. Cafe Bar. Here we go. Right. Oh, Simon, it's your birthday. We all singing happy birthday later, or what? Please don't. Oh, jeez! Oh my God! I just started off great. I've just smashed my knee. Hang on a minute. Right. No. So we'll walk straight into here, and I've not eaten in here yet. So those are here, or order at the bar. Right, let's have a look at what we've got.
Shall we? A bit oily, we'll have that.
So a definite varied menu. So say you got your burgers, your flatbreads, you got your mains, but like sort of Mexican. You've also got your tapas, and salads. And obviously, there's quite a big drink menu, and chicken, bacon, avocado. What on earth are we going to have here? Right, so Simon and Sandra have gone to order the food. It's a big menu. I've gone for a Louisiana sort of southern fried chicken and some other bits and bobs. But I'm also sat with Simon. We're talking about the YouTube being hacked. My YouTube being hacked. If you've not seen that video, you need to go back and have a look at that and telling him exactly what happened. And it's a story and a half, to say for the least. Yeah. And I said, get me a pint of beer. And I've got no idea what on earth is going to come out. Food and beer is being served. What beer am I drinking, Simon? Do we know what I'm drinking?
Sandra does. I don't do beers.
Civilian.
Yeah, but you were doing beers. You were doing IPAs.
Okay.
At some stage. Right. Sure, you like IPA.
I like IPAs, but I'm not drinking. I've not had a drink for about 2 years.
Right, okay. Right, so we've sort of chicken and sauces and coleslaw and chips. I've got to say, I'm so fussy with chips. Chips, I've done the chip test. Crispy. Right, Simon. So we've got, is that a fried egg on there? Right, fed and water. So I didn't record any of the meal or anything like that, but we had a really long chat there and quite a big catch up with family and things like that, isn't it?
Yep.
Toilets in here. You pointed me in the right direction. I don't know whether I've done it right or wrong.
He's pissed in a woman's toilet.
Well, they're not.
He's pissed in a woman's toilet.
No, I think the unis. I don't think.
Did you not see the urinal?
There wasn't one.
I don't believe it.
I
Not in the women's toilet.
No, all the signs are missing. I don't know whether they just. So, as I say, in a minute when we finish this video off, we are going to put some of Simon's musical attributes, prowess on and everything like that. But yeah, really good night.
Yeah.
Good to see you and everything. Are we going to get you to Lincolnshire one day?
At some point.
At some point. Aeroplanes. So, where we live, we don't get jets. We get typhoons from RAF Conisbee flying over us all the time.
Getting Emirates flights lower and lower. At some point they landed on my house.
So that was really weird because it sounded like a 9/11 aeroplane coming in. I'm not used to. I'm only hearing typhoons from Conisbee. But you just reminded me something that I need to put on a list of something I need to do when we get in. Which isn't going to make any sense to you. When Sandra comes in, Sandra's going to go, yes. Anyway, Sandra's currently vacating the ladies. I'm hoping there's not a gentleman in the ladies.
On the urinal at the moment.
Right. You're keeping up with your... This is going to make some of you laugh, because I know what some of you out there are going to say. You're keeping up with your dad's vlogs, Simon?
Oh, so much. I spend so much time watching these videos. And I will say the same thing that I said back in November. I spend all my time sat there watching videos. I love it. So much.
But what was it like for that moment watching your dad's one of your dad's YouTube channels being hacked? Because you say you don't watch me, but within 10 minutes of my hack,
that's because it popped up on my thing saying that you were live in collaboration with Andrew Tate.
Right, Simon. As we say to Lee, do you want to say goodbye to our viewers?
Goodbye.
What, to who?
Just anyone.
Oh, well, the people.
I did look at the camera.
The people there.
Well, we were talking before about looking all over the place. I don't look at the camera.
What was the toilets like, Sandra?
Yeah, how was the urinal?
Very nice.
Right, we're going to say goodbye to Simon. I think me and Sandra we're going to go and hit another bar. Right, so now we're going to head into the Belgian Bar. So even though Barry, I was just saying to Simon.
So near, aren't
No,
they?
listen. It sounds like 9/11. Listen. It sounds like 9/11. I just said to Simon, I've just watched the plane go over. It's like, what's that? Because where we are, we've got typhoons, which you're used to.
So that's anywhere there's apart from the traffic thing, it's like hearing the plane noise again, which is so weird.
That's really eerie. Barry's got a drink for us in the pump, allegedly. Oh, right. So here we are in Oh, Pisa Anna's now Pisa. Another name, another one gone.
It's not mine anymore.
Changed. So coming through the yuppie part of Altrincham, this is where we'll sit down and have a white wine and soda. Dear. Right, there's some kind of electricity northwest are working on something. Trying to find how to get in the pub. Oh, hang on, Sandra's got a die. Oh no, she's behind me. Right, so we're in the Belgium Bar. Thank you, Barry, for the drink. Sandra.
Thank you, Barry.
I've never been in here before when there's been any sort of live type music on. What's happening? We may only be able to bring you a few seconds of music, but here we go. We're trying to capture a flavour. It's not easy with copyright, but here we go again. Here we go. Thank you.
Yeah, not vehicle street.
Meet Jim.
Hi guys, Jim Muirhead here.
The sax man.
How you doing? 35 years in the Halley Orchestra, retired, so I'm now playing at the Belgian Bar and I'm having a great time tonight. We've had a long set from 6:30, we're now finishing at 10 o'clock. And I'm going to finish with a great George Michael song, Careless Whisper. I think you'll all know it.
Brilliant. Thank you, Jim. So to say, we can't bring all this into the copyright strikes, but we will get you some little tiny snippets coming up right now. One bar leaves, and into the twilight of Altrincham. Can you get down there? It's like a barrier.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Get out the other end as well. It's okay.
Right, we're going to finish this video here, but we're not going to finish the video off here because we're going to continue with a bit of Simon instrumenting.
Before we go, my mum Barbara, when she was very, very little, used to live above that shop right there.
Right there.
Used to be a patisserie, I think is the word.
That's right.
See you soon.
Here's Sandra. No, not Sandra.
What?
Here's Simon on his guitar. Enjoy.
Thank you.